What is up, y'all? We are back for another rendition of the series. What we're doing is talking about Big Shroom today. Big Shroom. Big Shroom. If y'all don't watch Now That's TV, don't know what's coming later on in the season, you can be like, who was Big Shroom? That's who it is. You about to find out who it is. But the craziest thing is, Big Shroom might just be the hottest target for the season, and she ain't even shown up yet. A lot of y'all that don't know who she is like, okay, who is this? Yeah, there's a lot. Apparently, there's a lot of phase that she got to run, or that she's wanting to run, and we're gonna get into it. Y'all know what I like to do. I like to break them down. I feel like with everybody this season, I saw a list on Twitter so far. There's so many girls this season that have so many phase lined up, or at least seems like it. We could do this until the reunion with each girl, so we probably gonna do that. But we about to start with Mel. I love Mel. If y'all don't know, I started watching Now That. Well, I didn't start watching because I still don't watch it. I only watched her show, Young and Reckless 1 and 2. I think it was like the end of last year. Fell in love with her immediately. I love her. I love her. I love her. I want to get into this. I'm excited to see her later on in the season. But that's essentially why we're here. But before we do, subscribe. We are on the road to 10K. It's free of charge, as well as that like button. Thumbs up the video. Get in the comments. Let me know y'all's thoughts on what's going on. We about to break down all of her opponents. If she can win, if she can lose, what it's looking like. I got my slideshow. Movie Bay gonna be proud of me. And yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into it. All right, y'all. So I got myself in front of Mel for a reason, because if y'all know Mel, y'all know she got them jugs, and she also is never really close. So it's kind of hard to find a picture of her that is not exposed, because YouTube will start flagging stuff. But as you see here, I made this on, I think, Tuesday, and shout out to the Scarface Show for telling me two additional, maybe even three. Two additional people that supposedly she has to fight. So I then added them on the slides as well. As I said, we about to go through the list. I have them in order from her easiest fight to win to her most challenging. And we're going to get into it. I want to hear y'all's thoughts down below. Let me know what y'all think as well. But we about to get into it. The first one we got. Shit, I'm going too fast. Hold on. First one we got, Jaidyn Alexis. Don't know where their beef is. I was not following. They're one of the two. She's one of the two that Mel has that I'm completely shocked about, because I don't know where it came from. But this is an easy win for Mel. Jaidyn, if you asking me, can't fight. Mel can fight. She's got ways about her that could cause her to lose, or we'll get to that whenever it comes to the people that would possibly end up getting a win over her. This is not one of them. This is an easy win for her. Not much to say. Same thing with the next one. She got Summer. I don't know where Summer's coming from, but then again, I'm not shocked, because Summer likes to run that mouth. Summer likes to involve herself in other people's shit. So I'm not shocked, but Summer will get her ass beat fucking around with Mel. So Summer trying to get a lot of fights in at this reunion, because I've seen her popping it. So Summer gonna get beat down at this reunion. There's not really anybody that she could beat, if you asking me, besides Slim. This is an easy one for Mel. Not much to really talk about. Let's move to number 3. Ahna Mac. If y'all don't know, Ahna, I swear it was even during filming, if I'm remembering correctly. Because Mel, like, if you don't already know, she comes later on, probably towards, it's actually the end of the season, which is when they're in Hawaii. That is like probably the last 2 or 3 episodes she's probably going to be on. And she comes in to fight Ivori. If you don't know about her and Ivori's beef, it goes back to Young and Reckless season 1 and carried over into season 2. Season 1, Mel came in, like, I want to say episode 3 or 4. She was the new girl on the block, came in, look at her. She's beautiful. She's beautiful, and she knows she is. And she came in there on that, and a lot of people were threatened by her. She got on some shrooms, which is why she got the nickname Big Shroom, because when she was on them shrooms, she acted a fool, started beating people up, and Ivori was already in the house beating people up for no reason. So Ivori sees the big dog coming in, and now she wants to press the big dog. So they started going at it when she was off them shrooms too, and it kind of carried over for the rest of the season. until Mel left. I think it was like episode 6 or 7. But they fought then. They fought at the reunion. The very next season, Mel was the main cast member. She was on for the whole season. Ivori came in halfway throughout it. Why am I saying this before we even get to it? Let me shut up and get to it. When we get to Ivori, then we'll talk about the rest of that. But y'all remember what I just said. But these two, the reason why Ahna and Mel had beef is because Ahna been running their mouth. Mel got online after they finished filming. I don't even want to say after they finished filming. They were still filming. The night that they finished fighting, Mel got on social media and was like, she owned up to it. She said, like, a couple rounds, like, we probably tied. That last round, Ivori got me. She got more licks in on me. She said that herself. She said she lost that fight. Whatever. Ahna Mac, knowing that she can't handle this one right here, decided to get online and pretty much co-sign the fact that she got her ass beat and was just talking and running that mouth like Ahna Mac does. Mel obviously has a reason to want to have an issue with her because she keeps running her mouth. And she continued to run her mouth as of recently, a couple months ago, when Mel had that TikTok live where Renee from her season of Young and Reckless leaked her number. But then again, too, she was looking through the T pages and saw Ahna Mac still running her mouth and just started blowing up and tweaking out, crashing out completely. But Ahna Mac, she started it with Mel because Mel even said herself when she got to Midwest in Hawaii, none of the girls wanted to be around her. And none of the girls were really welcoming her. She came in to fight and literally left. So it's like, why are you even talking about me? Because you don't even know me to begin with. And why do you have an opinion on anything besides the fact that you just don't want Ivori to beat you up for liking me? But Ahna Mac been running that mouth. Mel is very likely going to fight her at this reunion. And Ahna is very likely going to get her ass beat. This is an easy win for Mel too. I don't really have too much to say about her easiest wins. It'll be the ones that are challenging and the ones that I can see her having a harder time winning that I have more to talk about. But this is an easy win for her. Ahna Mac is going to get parked, and that's just what it is. Now we move to Tinkabellaaa. We're now moving towards the challenging / interesting. This could go either way type of deals. Tinkabellaaa and Mel, I would say for the most part, they're pretty evenly matched in terms of style of fighting. Because Mel likes to come in and fight down with her head down. Tinkabellaaa also likes to rush with her head down. So this is going to be interesting to see. The difference is Tinkabellaaa don't swing as much as Mel does. And Mel swings a lot more and is a lot more effective than what I've seen from Tink. Mel, what I want to see her do in this fight, because they're going to run in and do the same thing. So she needs to switch it up. What she needs to do, instead of running in with that head down, she needs to run in with that head up. And instead of running completely through her, run in, step back, position yourself. I don't even want to say run in. Like, just stand there and post up, let her come to you and pop her good. Pop her good. Like, it's the same thing with Tinkabellaaa. Tinkabellaaa, when you fight Tinkabellaaa, you just got to keep the same strategy. You let her come to you. You be on defense. Because she going to come to you, and she going to come to you with that head down. She going to try and tackle you. But if anything, move out of the way. She's going to come towards you, move out the way, and just stick her right in her face. Hit her right in the head. That's it. That's it. Because she will go tumbling down. Because these two are essentially, one could say that Mel's a little bit thicker. But essentially, in terms of weight class, I think these two are more evenly matched. I don't know where their beef is coming from. Maybe I just did not see it on the social media pages. But Tinkabellaaa, she likes to do too much. She likes to get involved in shit that don't have nothing to do with her. So I'm not shocked about this. But Mel, like I said, this could go. I'm personally seeing this as a win for Mel. It could end up being a tie. But Mel has to keep her head up. And I feel like Mel's, and that's the thing too, I said too. I feel like Mel's boobs, she got some big boobs. Some big old ones. And they nice, but when you fight, they get in the way. And you could tell they get in the way with her. If she got a reduction, she probably will be a lot more tight as a fighter. But like I said, nonetheless, this is a win for her. I'm not shocked about this. Next, Nunu. Nunu is, as we all know, she's quick. She likes to fight very fast. She doesn't fight with her head down. So I'm trying to envision these two fighting. Because if Mel gonna run in with her head down, she might end up using that to her advantage. She might knock Nunu off balance. But Nunu likes to swing and she swings fast. Mel is fast too, actually. when I'm sitting here thinking about it. But she likes to swing with her head down. Like I said, that head needs to be up. That's the main thing I'm going to say with Mel is keep that head up. Because when her head is up, go watch the fight that she had with, what's the girl's name? Nug from season 2 on that last episode. In that last round that they ran, that one head's up. Tearing her up. Why that head was up. She had her and was just minking her, having her going all around that room. That's what she needs to do with Nunu. Because Nunu, she fights fast. And she is effective, but she can be beat. And I do see Mel beating her. I don't see Mel losing, but I can see some flaws that could come into play. But I don't see Mel losing to her. So right now, it's 4 wins for Mel right here, if you're asking me. Now we're moving into the 2 that are giving her the most challenge. And this is nobody that she's not familiar with. They have probably ran, probably 10 fades now. They're evenly matched. They both are kind of each other's match, if you want to ask me. Like, the 2, I don't even want to say that, because Alexis, Ivori's match, but really the 2 of them, when these 2 fight, you can tell they don't like each other. Because they hit hard. They be trying to knock each other. Kind of like how Lex and Ivori fight. That's how these 2 fight. They be fighting like they really want to take each other out. And they both fight the same. Because Ivori likes to fight with her head down too. But when you watch most of their fights, I will say that Ivori has the upper hand. She's definitely won more than Mel. But Mel has also gotten Ivori a couple times too. It's going to come down to technique with these 2. And it's also going to have to come down to who's more sober. Because they got to be doing it on a sober mind. Leave the drinks alone. Because if Mel gets the drinks in her system, I'm worried about her. But if she's sober, I think she can get Ivori. She just has to keep her head up. Keep her head up. Because she can work Ivori. She did on that last fight that they had on Young and Reckless. She tore her up in that one. But Ivori has gotten Mel a couple of times. But to go back to the story, if y'all don't know, I already kind of told you at the beginning, but I'm going to pick up where I left off. On season 2, when Ivori came in, they were kind of like, they weren't cool, but they weren't really fooling with each other at that point. Towards the end of the season, I forget what happened. I think Mel might have threw a drink. Regardless, I don't know what happened. I can't remember. But regardless, that last night, Ivori decided that she wanted to go piss in a cup. I think she pissed it in a cup and threw it on Mel and Legacy while they were in. I don't think she threw it on Legacy. It might have got on Legacy because they was in the same room. But she threw that piss on Mel while she was sleeping. Mel seems like me because she's a hard sleeper. She didn't realize that she got piss thrown on her. She slept throughout the night, got up, and realized she was wet, started smelling it. And that's when she realized, because obviously you know what piss smells like. She realized it was piss and started crashing out. She has, you probably can find it on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. It goes, when she was crashing out, get down here, Ivori, get down here, bitch. It was a classic moment. Their rivalry is, without a doubt, probably one of the best ones out of reality TV right now. But that's what led to them fighting, which a lot of people say Mel is obsessed with Ivori. I don't think that. She has every right to be mad and want to punch her and beat her face in every single time. Because if you throw pit, and this is why I say I cannot like Ivori. Even though she is extremely likable on this season. Extremely likable. She's making a lot of valid points. I like this version that we're seeing of Ivori on Baddies because she's showing that she actually can be a decent human being. She's not doing too much. She's very engaged, but she's not doing too much. She's not being the Ivori that we know of her to be on Now That's TV, which is a bully and liking to fight people for no reason. She's been chill, and it's really, really refreshing to see. But when you think about what she did to Mel, it's like I can never like somebody like that because I know how I would be in that situation. I would be just like Mel. Every time I see you, I'm going to put my hands on you. And I'm going to make sure that you know that I'm sick of you. And that's where their beef, that's why their beef is so tough. And people saying that she's obsessed with her, I don't see it. But in terms of the fight, like I said, this can go either way. But honestly, on paper, I hate saying it. I see Mel losing this one. I don't want her to lose it. It depends on who she fights first. But if she fights with her head up, she has a chance. Because she's beaten her before a couple times. But we'll see. It could end up being a tie. But we'll see. I don't even need to say it. And I want to talk about this too. Because people want to say too, Mel is trying to clout chase off of Tesehki. No. No. It's like people forget. It's like a lot of these fans watch the T pages and then completely forget what happened. I follow a couple T pages, but I don't be looking at them every day to see what's going on with everybody. But I remember Tesehki getting online, pretty much slick shade and Mel about the fight. And talking about her before Mel even said anything about her. So Tesehki started the beef with Mel, and Mel got sick of hearing it and then decided to pipe back. And when she started piping back, she started saying stuff going below the belt, calling her, talking about the situation with her and Krishan, whether that's true or not. She going below the belt, but then again, it's like, can you really fault her? Because you did start with me first. And that's the trend with a lot of these girls on this season. They have started with Mel first. Mel never said anything nasty about anybody. The only one she said something nasty about is Ivori. Like, everybody else has started with her first. And she kind of said that too. She's like, I never got a chance to really get to know these girls. And they just didn't want to fool with me because they cool with Ivori. And she even said the same thing about Lex. Like, Lex was the one that gave me the most welcoming eye contact. And Lex got online sitting there trying to act like, oh, well, I wasn't really doing. It's weird. It's weird. Like, y'all don't even know her. But regardless, now it's beef. And it seems like Tesehki's ready to eat her at this reunion. And I hate it. I hate it. Because I love Mel. Y'all know I really like Tesehki. But this is not even going to be fair. It's not even going to be fair. You got somebody who has some of the most clean technique versus somebody who, if she cleans up her technique, she could be a real problem. But I don't see her cleaning that technique up. I see her running in with their head down with Tesehki because she knows she's fighting Tesehki. When you fight somebody that is a heavy hitter, your adrenaline rushes so much to the point where you sometimes forget what you're supposed to do. With Tesehki, the way Tesehki fights, she's going to have a field day with Mel. And I hate saying it, but she is. But there's not really much to say about that either. But Mel got to come in there with her head up. She just got to come in there with her head up. It's just that simple. Mel can fight. She can throw hands. She knows what to do. She got to execute it. And with this one right here, that one right there, you really got to execute it because she's going to be a problem. She's not one that you can come in lacking. She's not one that you can come in here with flaws because she's going to pay attention. Her head's going to be up. She's going to be throwing different combos. She's going to be throwing different punch sets. So you just got to watch out. And like I said on paper, this is an L. So here is my win-loss ratio for Mel. We got 6 wins to 2. Is that correct? Is she fighting 6 people? No, she's fighting 7 people. Is that 7 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. I just completely did it wrong. This should be 5 to 2. 5 to 2 is what I'm predicting. The 2 losses I'm predicting, unfortunately, Ivori and obviously Tesehki. But that is my analyzation. My analysis. I cannot think because I'm hungry, y'all. It's my cheat meal day. I got some wings and fries from Chicks waiting on me to devour right now. But yeah, y'all thumbs up the video. Y'all let me know y'all's thoughts down below. Let me know who y'all think is going to win what round. What y'all think about Mel joining the show. I feel like also this is kind of going to solidify Mel as a cast member on Baddies, the franchise. I feel win, lose, or draw, I feel like she's going to be a part because like she got the most fades. I thought Jaidyn did, but she on paper has the most right now. And she ain't even shown up on the show yet. They have not even shown her yet. But she's looking like she's going to be the star of the reunion. It's going to be her and Jayla right now. But then again, a lot of these girls have a lot of fades to run. So we're going to get into it. Y'all let me know down in the comments below, who y'all want me to do next. And subscribe if you're new. Thumbs up the video if you haven't already. I will see y'all on Sunday for Joseline's Cabaret as well as Baddies. And I'll see y'all then. Peace.